This is the plaintiff, Jules Batiste. He says the defendant, his stepdaughter, borrowed money from him for her wedding in 2009, and she still hasn't paid him back. He also loaned her money for car repairs, parking tickets, and the time has come for her to pay up in full. So he's suing his ungrateful stepdaughter for $780, the amount he's still owed. This is the defendant, Tracy Turner. She says she has no idea why the plaintiff has gone this route by suing her. Dads buy their kids things all the time, and she always had a good relationship with him. The guy tends to have mood swings. Sometimes he's really nice, and sometimes he turns. And well, he must be going through one of his dark spells by dragging her to court today. She's accused of letting a step-pop down.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Mr. Batiste, you are suing your stepdaughter, Ms. Turner, for $780 in unpaid loans that, according to you, she owes you and refuses to pay. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, Your Honor. Tracy came to me in 2009, 1 week before her wedding, and asked me could she borrow $800 from me. I said yes. She said, I'm going to pay you at the end of the reception, which was the next day. I went into the bedroom where Tracy and her future her husband was, and at that time they counted whatever money that they were going to get for gifts and things. They came up with about between $1,000 and $1,200. They were on their way to, for the honeymoon. I didn't want to be a killjoy. So I said...
They hadn't paid for the honeymoon already?
They had not paid for
They needed that money for the honeymoon? They had
honeymoon as well.
Kind of flying by night, aren't you? Okay, go ahead.
So I said to her, okay, Tracy, you can pay me a little bit later. She went on her honeymoon, came back. After that, Tracy's battery in her car didn't work. So I loaned her an additional $130 for the battery. Then she needed her car smog because in California, you have to have a smog.
Smog inspection.
So I loaned her the remaining money, which came to $1,080 that Tracy owed me.
When did you loan the battery and the smog money?
I loaned her that money in 2010.
So that's a year after the wedding.
Right. But
okay.
I never had a problem with Tracy. In 2010, July of 2010, I went on a family reunion to New Orleans. So she paid me $500 of that money. After that, she owed me the balance of the $1,080, which came to $580 balance. After that, I loaned her the car.
When did you loan her your car?
In 2011.
Oh, my Lord. What are we going to take out every single year back since 2000? How long have you been her stepdad?
I've been married to her mother for 15 years.
Okay, so how old are you?
I turned 40 Saturday.
Okay, so she was a grown woman by the time you got involved.
Yes.
All right, so now, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So now, when do you loan her your car? Because your last item in your lawsuit are parking tickets. When did you loan her your car?
Well, I loaned Tracy my
2011?
car. 2011. I loaned her.
You loaned her your car.
I had a
and she returned the favor by promptly getting $200 of parking tickets?
Well, they got what they call street sweeping. On one side, you got to move your car to the other side.
Yeah, you got to wake up early.
Tracy got 2 parking tickets that was $58. Tracy didn't do anything about it.
What'd she say to you?
She said, I'll take care of it. She never did.
And did you take the car back?
I took the car back. I put the car in my driveway.
Okay, so do you guys see each other still?
Well, I wish we wouldn't, but unfortunately, I'm married to her mother.
We wish we wouldn't? Oh, my goodness.
Unfortunately.
Because you're that mad?
I never thought in my life, Your Honor, that I'd ever have to go that way with my stepdaughter. She was always a model child when I married her mother. Okay?
She wasn't a child.
She was a grown woman, but she was always a model young lady.
Yeah.
She borrowed money from me from time to time down through the years.
Right, but never paid it. So what was the last straw that broke the camel's back that made you come to court then?
Well, Tracy went and got money from her 401k.
401k.
Okay, so Tracy got approximately $13,000.
Okay. So
And
that's, I knew there was something missing in this story. And so you're angry because up to now you thought that she couldn't afford it, and now you know she can and still won't do it.
Your Honor,
What's going on? Sounds like he was there for you at every turn that you needed him to be.
First of all, it was the honeymoon. Somewhere he's getting it mixed up.
Did you ask him for $800 for the wedding?
No, we had just had the wedding. We were having breakfast that morning. We weren't going on a honeymoon because we had spent all this money on this wedding, and I was just happy the wedding was over. And he said, no, you guys need to go on a honeymoon, to me and Danny, which is somebody who he raised as a child. And that's how we got introduced through Jules, my stepfather. And so we took the money and went on a honeymoon. We were both
Wait. Was the money a gift or was the money a loan?
It was a loan to go on a
$800.
honeymoon
All
the
right.
day after the wedding. We didn't just...
But who asked him for it?
We didn't ask. He just said, here, you guys need to go on a honeymoon. Everybody needs to go on a honeymoon. I didn't care about a honeymoon. I was happy we paid for the wedding. Everybody got to eat. It was done. I was stressed.
The basics are covered.
So,
all right, go ahead.
So we wasn't going on a honeymoon. We was going to go home and be happy in that house for the weekend. So we took the money and we went on our honeymoon.
Where'd you go?
To Laughlin, and that's a whole nother story. I can't even get into it.
No,
It was
I don't
a
want
rough
to get into
honeymoon.
All right. What'd you say?
It was a rough honeymoon.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So are you happy now?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So if your stepdaughter disrespected you, and wouldn't pay you back for the honeymoon and tickets and whatnot, would you sue your stepdaughter?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Well, because life's all about giving and not taking. So
Yeah, but it's a loan. If it's a loan, would you do it?
No,
You wouldn't sue.
no.
Would you sue?
I would definitely sue. It's a loan. You know, you did something nice for her. She disrespected you. She should pay you back. And if she doesn't, that's what court's for.
There you go. Pretty strong going inside the courtroom.
But yeah, it was 88 days of...
But that was 88 days 4 years ago.
Yes, correct.
So why are you still married?
Because I was having a rough time.
I haven't gotten around to it.
I couldn't
And he
afford
hasn't
to
gotten
do it.
around to it?
Yes.
You are very lax on the timetables. Did you get $200 of parking tickets?
I did. And
Then why haven't you paid
I accept
that?
that. Because it's so hard. It's no excuse, but I'm a single mother, 2 boys. And it's seems so hard to pay the rent and pay the utilities, be responsible, pay the utilities, and pay all this with gas in the car, food in the refrigerator.
Wait, hold on. Don't interrupt. I got somebody being honest for once. Go
I
on.
know, it's so rough. And so he hasn't asked me lately. I was off
That's
for
why
5
you haven't
months.
paid him? Because
No,
he hasn't asked you lately?
I mean, I forgot.
He's not hawking me enough. That's why I didn't pay, Judge.
And like I said, I was struggling just for 5 months out of these 4 years. And I just went back to work February 6th. So, and then I got my own place. And so I'm just still
If you
trying
got your
to
own
juggle.
place, then you can pay the guy the little bit of money you owe him.
I would have.
Did you also get a settlement?
It wasn't settled. It was a 401k. How does he think I got my place? It was,
Okay, but if you can dip into your 401k for you,
I didn't
why
know
can't
I
you
had
dip
one.
into your 401k for him?
But look, I didn't know I had one.
Yeah,
till
but
I
once you
got off of
knew,
work.
you didn't know you had a 401k?
No.
Oh man, you're worse than I thought you were.
I didn't know I was paying into it.
You didn't know that you had a pension. You didn't know.
We didn't, because my job, they just started that. I didn't know I've been paying on it it was only $3,000.
Okay, but you knew you had money when you borrowed the money to get yourself a place. So why
did.
couldn't you just say, stepdad, I'm so sorry that I have it here. Here's a good faith effort, $50 a week, and keep the peace with your mother. Has your mother been on you about this too?
No, my mother's just
Yes.
in the middle, so I don't want
Do
to
you have
cause
an
any
affidavit
complications.
from her mother?
Yes, I
May I see it?
Yes,
Do you
a
have an
letter.
affidavit from your mother?
I didn't ask her because why? Can you imagine a mother being torn between 2 people?
No, because right is right. I wouldn't feel torn. I would just say what I thought, and that was it. And I wouldn't expect either one of you.
I don't even want her to be a part of anything.
I bet
so
you don't.
I didn't ask
Hold
her.
on. Let's see what she says. My daughter, Tracy Turner Williams, did borrow from my husband, Jules Baptiste, the sum of $800 in the year 2009. To my knowledge, Tracy has only paid him back $500 of that money. Also, while she was using his car, she got some parking tickets that she'd not pay. As a result of that, the state withheld $200 from his income tax for those parking tickets. Right. Did you know that she had written a letter?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. So it was okay.
Now, tell me about the battery and the smog inspection.
Okay, well, fathers, I call him dad. I called him dad. I don't know now when I come in the house, he don't want to see me. So I limit my time. I'm not going to let him separate me from going to see my mother, but I try not to irritate him either, So
I got a very good way to not irritate him.
So, I try to go when he's at work.
I have the secret recipe to not irritating him.
What?
not forcing him to come here for this case.
You know, I had some stuff going on in my life that I had to take care of.
Yeah,
like,
but then,
really seriously.
but you understand that is out the window once you got your own place.
But I just got it.
Yeah, but you've owned this since 2009. I'm in 2013 now.
And it's been a rough year since then. Rough
You know
years.
what? A person could pay $10 a week.
I could.
You could budget that in.
I just forgot.
You just choose not to. In fact, I got to wait for you to save $200. Wake your lazy behind up and move the car to the other side of the street.
The battery was out. I think I was trying. It was so many. I had so much going on.
Don't park it there.
It's just excuses.
Yeah,
So
it is.
That's why I never said
do me
anything
a
about the
favor. Make
200.
some peace in your house and pay the man the $780.
But I don't owe him $700. I paid $400. That $800, I paid $400. Danny was supposed to pay the other $400. He gave it to both of us, not just to me.
He says he loaned it just to you and that you asked for it.
I didn't ask
And your
for
mother,
it.
wait, the mother who birthed you, who you have a good relationship with, and you, according to you, she's your best friend,
She
also
is.
says that he loaned you, not you and Danny,
Me
that
and
money.
Danny,
So
but that's
if you feel like Danny has to pony up, I'd sue Danny. You can go sue Danny for that $400.
But he gave it to
Maybe you
both
could tell
of
her where
us.
Danny is since you raised him.
But Judge, I'm telling you.
Just pay the man $780 verdict for the plaintiff.
I didn't do it.
So first out, the defendant here paid the man. You heard the judge. What's your reaction to this outcome?
Well, you know, the judge gave her verdict, and I have to live with it.
Yeah. Explain what it's like, what it feels like to be sued in court right there by your stepdad.
It's not nice. It's not a nice thing, but it's okay. It is. It's life, and it's all right.
You heard him say, he even said he wishes he didn't have to see you. Did you hear him say that?
He said if he didn't win, I'm not even going to go there.
Did you hear that?
I heard it, and it hurts my feelings, but I'm grown, and I'll get over it.
All right. You don't want a normal relationship with your stepdad?
I mean, I don't have a problem with having a relationship with him, but if he doesn't want one with me, then it's okay.
right.
That's his loss.
All right. You head around the corner. All right, so come on in here. You got your money. How tough is this for you to have to sue your stepdaughter like this?
Well, it's really tough. I never thought I'd have to go that way with my stepdaughter. She stood up there and just lied, and that's not right. And she lived with me over 10 years.
Has she changed, or what happened?
It's changed. Running with losers.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right. Over to Harvey.
You know, the best policy with relatives is simply be surprised if you get paid back. But if you expect to get paid back, you really need to think about down the line what happens if you don't. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.